What is up, guys? In this video today, it's going to be on how to break a fat loss plateau and actually get to 12% body fat. So just breaking any plateau you have with your fat loss, with your cut, this video is going to be very helpful for you and solve that problem. And I do want you guys to know that I have been in that position where I've been frustrated with my fitness. Like, I make a lot of videos talking about like my results now, which are very good. I'm like very happy with what I can achieve in the gym. But I used to be that guy where I thought I knew everything, but I did not have the impressive results that I do now. Like, this was me about 2 years ago, so like 2024, and I was trying to cut down here. Like, I thought I looked like decent, but I truly like look like, compared to me now, is night and day difference. Like, I was doing so much effort in the gym. Like, I would still go to the gym consistently, make a ton of, like put a ton of effort in, but I would not get the right results that I wanted to. Versus me today, I'm truly doing less. I just have a more structured and precise approach, and I want to share with you guys today. So let's dive into this. So first thing you need to know is that plateaus always happen for a reason. So your inputs in anything in life are always going to equal your outputs. And I believe that fitness is one of the most cause and effect things there is. Like, anything you do with your fitness, with anything like the variables that you can put in, it's always going to have an effect on that. So there's always a reason that you're not making progress. And on the flip side, there's always a reason that you are making progress if you are. So like, everything has a cause to the effect. Especially in fitness, it's very easy to know what you're doing wrong, especially if you have someone like in your corner with giving you guidance on what you're doing just based on the inputs that you have. It's going to be the best possible approach for you to not make any plateaus, and you can fix that right away. And you can always control different variables to get a different result. So if you are in a plateau right now, that means like you've been making some progress with your fat loss, your cut, and then you've hit this like stall mode where you just don't make any more progress. You're still doing the same things, but then maybe like things just don't move forward. Like, you're not making the progress that you want to, or that you once were. And there are a few reasons for that. We'll get into that in the video. But the main thing, number one, is to track all your inputs. So find the key variables for you. For me and my clients, what I really like to focus on is, number one, really locking down on calories is going to be the main thing that we need to. Like, I think a lot of people know that calorie intake versus calorie expenditure is going to be what actually creates a fat loss effect, like a calorie deficit in the first place. You want to track your body weight. So every morning for about 3 weeks, there's like a 3-week phase that I do with my clients. I'll get into that in the video as well. But tracking calories and body weight is going to give us a really precise maintenance calories, so we can see like what we can do based on your specific numbers, because it's very individualized to everyone. Like, everyone has different numbers that they need to follow. And also tracking steps, expenditure, like what cardio you're doing, like get the numbers right, because if you don't know like what you're actually doing, it's hard to make adjustments. If you are hitting that plateau, you don't know like what to actually change. And also strength in the gym, like the main purpose of a cut is to lose body fat and then still keep all your muscle and even gain some muscle if you're doing things correctly. So monitor your strength in the gym. You should be making progress in this as well. And then things to keep in mind. So even if you are doing everything like to the textbook, like key things that you should be doing, there's still some things that can affect your fat loss journey, like make you hit a plateau even though you are doing everything right. So the first thing here is going to be the maintenance changes with your weight dropping. So as you lose body fat, your body weight's going to go down. That's going to basically affect how your maintenance is. Like, your total energy expenditure for the day is going to go down because you weigh less. So you have to expend less energy to move your body around at a lower body weight. Also, your NEAT is going to drop. So what this means is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Basically, any movements that you're doing throughout the day, like say like walking around or like fidgeting or like doing any sort of movements that you're doing, it's going to drop a lot because you're not going to be moving as much because you have less energy coming in. So your body subconsciously is going to want to move and expend less energy. This happens to me. It happens to everyone that goes on a deficit. So it's a very normal thing to happen. You want to be really aware of this and like always match your caloric expenditure with your calorie intake. Be the number one thing. And just like make sure that you're taking this into account. Like, this happens to everyone that happens to this, and these all expend fewer calories. So if you're moving around less automatically, just like subconsciously, because you have less energy coming in, and when you are moving around, it's burning less calories because you just way less, so you're not burning as many calories to move around. These are all going to have effect on total fat loss and the progress that you're going to make. So the reason why you are stuck like at a fundamental level is that you're not creating a calorie deficit anymore. So like if you were doing that, if you were making progress and you hit a stall, then you know like your calorie deficit is not there anymore. So like what you want to do is actually find your exact maintenance calories, what I was saying earlier, and then find your exact deficit that you need to hit. So this is something that I do with all my clients. As you can see, what I'm showing you right here is what I show and I give to my clients. So what we do is we'll do tracking body weight and calories for a 3-week tracking phase. So like anyone that joins my program, we're going to track your weight and your calories for the first 3 weeks, get a really good estimated maintenance calories, like be very precise and exact with this, because I want to make sure like everything is individualized to you. Like if I just give you a calculated guess based on like calculators online that like take your body weight and like times it by 13 or something, like it's a good starting point maybe, but if you want to actually be precise with this, actually not hit any plateaus, we need the numbers. Like we need to track this for the first 3 weeks, get your numbers in. It's going to give us a really, really good plan to move forward. And then you can make your plan based around these numbers that you get. So based on your calculated maintenance, we can get really precise on the plan. So get like really dialed in on the calories, where your expenditure should be, and then also monitoring your workout performance like we mentioned earlier. So for example, if we say like we put in the numbers for these 3 weeks and we get a 2,600 maintenance calories based on these equations that I have here, and we get this maintenance calories to be 2,600, then we can either, number one, lower calories or increase expenditure, or both. I like to increase expenditure before we lower calories, like to a certain extent. We can lower, like I like to do like 1 to 200 calorie lowering, and then increase expenditure or steps, or like whatever you do for the cardio that you do. And then we can make a greater deficit, still have higher energy coming in. So like going back to the needs, this is still going to be higher because you have total energy coming into the system is going to be a lot higher, which you're still doing like the same deficit, but you have more energy coming in. Also monitoring strength in the gym, so like making sure the workouts that you have are also going to be progressing, and then always adjusting based on the numbers. So like even after this 3-week basis, if any progress stalls, we can always make adjustments. That's pretty much the point of having a plan, is tracking data, knowing what works. If anything stalls, you can always look at the numbers and see what that specifically is for you, and then just keep making progress like inevitably until you hit that bottom like line that you want to hit to, and then you can start your lean bulk and just make a ton of progress with building muscle specifically. So how I create nutrition plans and how you can create your own. So like what I do for this, like based on the actual calorie amount you want to hit, like let's say like 2,600 is the maintenance, create a 500 calorie deficit depending on where you are and like what your rate of fat loss should be. Then we'll do 2,100 calories if that is for you, for example. And then based on your training schedule, design your meals using the macronutrient structures and the micronutrient foods. So food selection is going to be based on number one, macronutrients, micronutrients, and then the timing based on your workouts, having the pre and post workout meals, filling in the outside meals to fill in all nutrient needs and the caloric needs as well. And then basically choosing the certain foods that you have in your diets to hit micronutrients, and then at certain times of the day, having certain structured meals with the macronutrient structures that I teach in my other videos and my content. And that's basically how you should be designing your nutrition plan throughout the day. And then also, like depending on what you're doing in the gym, you can move around certain macronutrient totals, such as like carbohydrate timing is good, but then also carbohydrate intake based on what you're doing in the gym, like matching intake with like the training demand that you have. And then you can match fats with that as well. Keeping protein steady. You can also use protein as a thermogenic effect. So going back to this, so thermic effect of meals. This is really heavily influenced with protein. So the more protein you eat, you can kind of use it as a tool to burn more calories at rest. All things you can take into consideration with what I do with my clients. So if you guys want to work with me, you guys can book a call to work with me one-on-one in the description. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys got some value. If you are in a plateau phase, or if you have any questions, you can also DM me on Instagram as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one.